Pontiac Grand Am 1992 to 1998. For 1992, the Grand Am's chassis was widened to match the Corsica's. The suspension and braking systems are about 80% in common. On this an anti-lock braking system, ABS-FI, was available. It also received new bodywork and a revised interior. A V6 option returned in the form of the 160 horsepower, 120 kilowatts 3.3 liters 3300 V6, mated to a 3-speed transmission. The 2.3 liters i4 came as either a shock or dock. A high-output version of the dock was offered as well. A new GT trim was offered that featured new wheels, smoother, yet larger cladding, and more standard equipment. 1993 brought further refinement to the Quad 4. This resulted in a loss of 5 horsepower, 3.7 kilowatts, to all engines. In 1994, the V6 and standard 3-speed powertrain were effectively replaced by GM's new 3.1 liters 3100 series V6 engine and new 4-speed automatic transmission. A driver's side airbag also became standard for 1994, but the door-mounted automatic seatbelts remained. In 1995, the Quad 4 engines received balance shafts and direct-driven power steering off the intake camshaft. The 4-speed automatic that was mated to the 3.1 liters in 1994 became optional as a step up from the 3-speed for 1995 on the new Quad 4 engine. In Japan, this generation was officially imported by Yanis and Suzuki with left-hand drive. The main imports were the SEI and V6 models. The V6 model, however, was only offered for the 1996 model year there. All models had a 3-speed, later 4-speed, automatic transmission. This section does not cite any sources. Please help improve this section by adding citations to reliable sources. Unsourced material may be challenged and removed. November 2018, learn how and when to remove this template message. For 1996, the Grand Am received a mid-generation facelift. Outside, an updated front fascia, rear fascia, and side skirts gave the Grand Am a smoother, more rounded look. The interior was redesigned and featured dual airbags, easier to use audio system and HVAC controls, and softer plastics. The Quad 4 was replaced by a new twin-cam 2.4 liters dock, dual overhead cam, 4-cylinder engine. Still based on the Quad 4, this was a re-engineered version of the previous year's 2.3 liters with SFI fuel injection. The new engine made 155 pounds-feet, 210 Nm, of torque at lower RPM than the older 2.3 liters. The 3.1 liters V6 remained optional. The 3-speed automatic was dropped for 1996, and the 4-speed automatic featured standard traction control. Daytime running lamps with automatic lighting control were newly standard on all Grand Ams. 1997 models featured standard air conditioning. The Grand Am was redesigned for 1999,